like a Big 12 school, but what do I know?
Sounds like a high school to me.
You don't like it?
Or maybe that's the same thing. Do you like it?
Yeah, I think it's good.
I don't know. I never heard of it. But maybe you have.
Maybe you've heard of Picks from the Press Box. Oh wait, you're watching it!
Yeah, picks from the press box.
Week 9.
Week 9. How about that? And we've picked 80 games so far this year already.
Yeah, that's insane.
It is. And how'd we do last week?
Well, we did really good, surprisingly.
And you did very good.
Yeah, we did really, really good. I went, for the first time ever, 10-0.
Ladies
Yep.
and
And
gentlemen,
you went 9-1.
we have a winner.
Not
I took a long shot and I lost. So, anyway, and you got something special this week, didn't you? At school.
Oh, I got an award because I was the most intelligent or the most excellent kid in my 6th grade class
All right.
for the first 9 weeks.
That was a great award, and I was there to see you get it in front of all the school.
Yeah.
Wasn't that special?
Yeah, I was not expecting it. I didn't know it was a surprise, to say the least.
Yeah, I was surprised too that you'd get it, so.
That
That was a joke.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so for the total, that puts us at 57 and 23.
That and you got all A's, right?
And I got all A's
Okay, good.
for the first 9 weeks.
Good for you. Keep it up. Now, so
Back to college football.
we are tied, right?
We are tied, 57 and 23.
But this is like going into the playoffs.
Not
Now
yet.
the hard games are coming up.
That's
so
true.
The difference makers are really coming up now.
Well, we have two or one really big one
Well,
that we'll get to later. But Michigan, Penn State.
and we've got 3 really close games to pick that are
Yeah.
almost toss-ups. So,
All right, let's talk about any games that you like to talk about from last week. I have one,
Okay.
2, Michigan and Penn State.
Michigan, okay, what do you have to say? I watched
Well, Michigan actually didn't look that bad. Even though they lost, they outplayed Penn State.
it. Yeah.
And I thought that was a little surprising.
Yeah, they played better than I thought they would.
But they
At Penn State.
still lost by a touchdown.
Yeah.
I don't know if Penn State's as good as they claim.
We'll find out in the next couple weeks.
Yeah, that one in Columbus is pretty big.
But yeah, that was a closer game than I thought it would be. But I took Penn State to win, and they hung on. So did you, right?
Yes, I picked Penn State.
Okay.
I mean, I had to. They won.
What did you think about the Wisconsin upset?
That was incredible. I was so happy.
I was shocked.
I was too.
But
That puts more pressure on Ohio State. Since I'm an Ohio State fan, that puts more pressure on us. Because if we lose, we lose to a team that lost to Illinois. That does
Well.
not look good.
Oh, no, that's horrible. But I've been in a few games while I was playing football where nothing went right and everything you tried just seemed to go wrong, even though you were the better team. And that's the way Wisconsin looked on that day, right? If they played 10 times, how many times do you think Wisconsin would lose? If they played Illinois 10 times.
Probably none.
Yep. So it was one of those
It was just like,
fluky days where things didn't work and the ball bounced the wrong direction for Wisconsin.
what about Oklahoma State and Baylor? I was pretty impressed by Baylor.
Yeah.
Matt Rule's got something special in Waco.
I don't know that much about him. I'm not a Big 12 fan, as everybody knows.
Well,
And so I can't honestly say I've watched much Baylor football.
I'm rooting for Baylor to win the Big 12.
I'll go along with that.
It's better than Texas and OU.
You bet, Bubba.
All right. Do we want to get into the picks?
Yeah, let's move ahead.
All right. Starting off with the ACC, we actually don't have an ACC game because all the ACC games are terrible. And we're just going to say that Notre Dame's in the ACC. And they are on the road at Ann Arbor.
Okay.
So this is going to be a big game.
A big game.
And the spread is even.
So it's a toss-up game. And even though Michigan played better, I'm going to take Notre Dame.
Yeah, give me Notre Dame. I think they're the better team. Michigan, if I was a Michigan fan, I'd be ready for Harbaugh to go. And
no.
well, as an Ohio State fan, let him stay, but
Uncle Paul didn't say he should leave, did he?
I think so. He did.
He did.
That's what my dad said.
I missed that. Okay, that should be headline news if Uncle Paul says that.
All right. Well, yeah. Give me Notre Dame.
Okay.
The Fighting Irish. I think it will be close though.
Well, they've got a pretty diversified offense, and I think their defense is good enough to hold Michigan. So we'll see. Let's go.
All right. Big 12. Iowa State, Oklahoma State. 10.5 for Iowa State. Iowa State's favored by 10.5. Excuse me.
I'm going to stick with Iowa State. They got a good coach, good program, and Oklahoma State I think has peaked, and I just think they're going to have a rough time. So I'll take Iowa State.
I think they're another one of those Baylor schools in the Big 12 that you don't expect. Like, you think that they'll be okay, but they're not. Like, they'll usually lose to Texas and OU. I think those are going to be two really big games. I think maybe that they can beat Texas, but I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. I'm not sure if they've already played Texas. Correct me if I'm wrong. But if they haven't, I think they have a good shot of winning.
Okay,
Because
so you're taking...
Texas almost lost to Kansas.
That's right. So who you taking?
Yeah, give me the Cyclones.
Okay, we're even on that one too.
Yes, all right. Big 10. Ooh, this is a big game.
Yeah, it is, in Columbus.
Wisconsin Badgers versus the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Yeah, and everyone's surprised about Wisconsin losing. So, who you going to pick on this one? You go first.
You want me to go first? All right. You know what? Maybe I'm just being biased here, but I think Ohio State will win. I think their offense has just looked unstoppable, except for that one Michigan State game, which they started out a little rocky, but they got off to a great game. I just think Ohio State's too good, and with that Wisconsin loss, I think that they're gonna be mad and whatever that Wisconsin lost, or they lost to Illinois. Yeah. But I think Ohio State holds on, and I do think Ohio State wins by 10.
Okay, well, I've done a little studying, and in fact, I even talked to my old football coach at Worcester, Roger Welsh, one of the best coaches I ever had the pleasure of working with and playing for. And we agreed on a good strategy for Ohio State, and that's to stop the run, take risk on the passing game, have some aggressive run stunts. Gap control is going to be important to stop their tailback and put pressure on that quarterback. I don't think he can stand pressure. Their wide receivers, I don't think, are that good or that fast to threaten Ohio State. They have a good tight end, and they'll put someone specifically on him to help control it. On offense, Ohio State, I think, just has too much speed, as they do for most schools. I think you'll see a lot of quick passes to negate Wisconsin's rush, crossing patterns, get speed advantages on their linebackers, and play in open space. And if they do that successfully, I don't think Wisconsin can keep up. So if Wisconsin can't run the ball, and if Wisconsin cannot guard speed in space, Ohio State will win. And of course, turnovers, as Wisconsin does. So that's my scouting report. Thank you, Coach Welsh, for your input. And we'll see what happens. It should be a good game. I'm taking Ohio State.
Let me ask you a question. If you're an Ohio State fan, which you are, would you be most concerned about the defense or offense?
Be most concerned about the defense or offense?
To have too many problems.
I'm at this point, if they put a lot of pressure on Fields, I'm still interested to see how he operates under pressure.
He did pretty well against Michigan State.
And he might throw a few interceptions because Wisconsin has a stout defense, at least in the front. So we'll see. Let's move on.
All right. Pac-12. California Berkeley versus the Utah Utes.
Is that the best you have?
I mean, it's
okay.
Not much better. Utah's the best one.
I didn't pick Utah last week, so I'm going to take them this week.
And if you did, you could have won 10-0. But.
And who cares about Cal Berkeley, that liberal school? So I'll take Utah.
All right, yeah, give me Utah too. I think they're going to win the Pac-12 South.
Okay.
Although they are mad about that USC loss.
We agree again.
Yes. All right, SEC, the Battle of the Tigers.
This should be a really fun game to watch. I think everyone out there ought to go from the Ohio State-Wisconsin game to watching the
Auburn-LSU game.
Yep. So.
To Michigan-Notre Dame.
And who you picking?
Give me the Tigers. Oh wait, which Tigers?
Yeah, the good Tigers or the bad Tigers?
Give me the number 2 ranked in the country Tigers.
Okay, I'll take the number 2 Tigers too because I don't take the cheaters.
And what if they're heavily favored in the game?
I don't care. I still don't pick the Cam cheaters.
All right, dang it! If only they played Arkansas again.
Okay.
You could have picked Arkansas and you could have lost, and that could have given me a free pick.
All right. So we both take LSU.
Yes.
And of course, the famous Ohio State transfer quarterback,
Joe Burrow.
That's just been tremendous.
Lighting things up. But I think Ohio State's in pretty.
Okay.
With Justin Fields.
So,
but what do I
okay.
know?
So we got the same pick again.
All right, time for lightning round.
Yeah.
Zap! All right, Virginia Louisville.
Ooh, this is one of the close ones. Point-wise, right?
Yes, 3.5.
I am going to take a little bit of an upside. I'm taking Virginia for Uncle Tom.
No, Virginia's favored.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm taking Virginia.
Yeah, give me Virginia.
As a favorite.
Give me Virginia. This is a laughing stock. Texas, poor Texas. They're only favored by 1 against TCU.
Yeah, TCU's not very good, are they?
No, it's just Texas is really bad. It's funny. It's
boy,
funny.
they prove that they can't tackle again, especially in the defensive backfield.
Yeah.
And I know they've had a lot of people hurt, but still, that's pitiful. But I'll take Texas. I just don't believe in TCU this year.
Well, after a 2-point loss, or 2-1 against Kansas.
Yep.
I think they get the win, but I do think it will be very, very, very close.
Okay, so you're taking...
I'm taking the Sips.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, Penn State, Michigan State.
This will be
another
interesting.
good game.
Yep. I'm going to take Penn State. I just think they're a stronger overall team.
Yeah, give me Penn State. I think they're just looking ahead to that game in Columbus.
You're picking my teams again.
No, I'm not.
Go ahead.
But yeah, I think they're just looking into that game in Columbus. All right, Washington State, Oregon.
Oregon, easy.
Yeah, Oregon beats the Cougars. All right, SMU, the undefeated Ponies.
Hometown team.
Yes, hometown Dallas team. All right, is playing the Houston Cougars Thursday night.
And I'll take SMU.
And
to remain undefeated.
I'll take SMU.
Okay, so we got the same ones again.
All right, time for the question. Last week, if you picked D, Baylor, you got it correct.
That was Baylor's fight song?
Yes, last week.
Okay, so the question this week is what?
Whose fight song was playing at the start?
Okay.
And your options are A, Cal, B, SMU, C, TCU, D, Iowa State.
How about Plano Senior High School?
No.
Okay, I thought that might be in there. Okay, I don't know if anyone knows it, but I certainly don't. So maybe you do.
All right.
You guys have a good weekend. Watch these top games. It's playoff time already.
All right. Well, and another quick announcement. Basketball season started. Let's go Mavs.
Okay, we'll see you next week, and it's going to be Halloween. Bye.
Bye. Halloween episode.